Hello everyone and welcome back to Kentucky Garden Gal. I am Nancy and this is December's gardening tips. Now, how many of you have put your tools away and you're just finished with gardening for the year? Well, I know many of you have, but many of us love to do things this time of the year in our garden, and we're really preparing for 2024, for next year. So let's just go over a couple of the things that we can be doing. Now, as you can see, I have started to decorate for Christmas, and we will walk around. It's raining just a little bit out here. It's not too bad. We're actually going up to the square a little bit later on for some festivities and going to look at Christmas lights. So every day Cam and I are just doing something as far as getting ready for Christmas, but I'm still doing things in the garden. Now, the first thing that I mentioned was our tools. I asked if you all had put your tools away. So hopefully, if you have put your tools away, you have cleaned them, sharpened them, and stored them. And a great way to store them is to take like a 5-gallon bucket, fill it with sand, and put some oil in it, like just motor oil. And you can store your tools in there, and it keeps everything lubricated, and as you take it in and out, it helps to keep the dirt off of it also. So make sure that you're taking good care of your tools, because they're really important when you go to do a gardening job, to have good sharp tools. So another thing that I like to do this time of year is take cuttings. In fact, I actually have better success when I take cuttings this time of the year than if I wait until the spring. So let's go look at some things that I recently took cuttings of. We are now in my little greenhouse, and when I say little, I think it's a 6x8. And if you've heard the expression, there's not enough room to swing a cat, that would probably describe this greenhouse. But you know what? It works for me and I love it. There's the thermometer way back there. It looks like it's 60 degrees in here. I do have some things that I brought from the front porch that are still doing pretty well. I haven't put heat in here, but I will soon. I'll have to put a little heater. But the pots that I have are actually doing pretty good. Now, I did a video on these brown turkey figs, and I want you to look. Y'all, this is actually growth. Look at how well these are doing. They're just continuing to thrive. We see green tips and green buds on these, so I have every reason to believe that these are doing well. But this is just a great time, like I said, to go around, look at your shrubs and look at your trees and take cuttings. It's super simple. You just want to do about no bigger than the size of a pencil, and then you can scrape your bottoms if you want. You can put it in rooting hormone, and like you see that I have done, I have just stuck these in a pot. Now, I do have something that retains the water because I do want them to stay moist. That is an important component. You don't want your cuttings to dry out. But in a few months, I'll take a look at these, and if I see any roots on these, I will take these out and individually pot these. But ideally, if I am taking these in December of 2023, I will plant these in the fall of 2024. So we're planting, and we're planning for the next season, really. And I'm gonna gift these. I want to take some to the farm, but yeah, look at all these free plants. So let's go look at something else we can do this time of year. We'll say hello to the chickens. I have got tarps over the greenhouse, and I actually have a a clear shower curtain to go up over the door to keep the wind off of them, but they heard me out here, so they came to say hello. And I will also, I'm going to put a lamp in there, and I'll leave it on probably about 10 hours a day, but by keeping the wind off of them, I'll put straw in there where they can bed down. They're comfortable in zone 7 where we are. That's really all I have to do. The bunnies are in there. I give them extra straw for the winter, make sure everybody has food and water. And yeah, they just hang out and stay cozy until springtime. So as you can see here, I am building up my raised beds. And for some reason, this just did not have hardly any soil in it whatsoever. So as I clean out the chicken coop and the bunnies, I bring this over and I build my soil up in my raised beds. And that's a great thing to do this time of year. We are looking at some carrots now that I have planted. I think this was the rainbow carrots. And as you can tell, they are just doing great. I do come out and get just a couple out every day to give to my bunnies. The carrots are just maybe, I don't know, maybe a ½ inch long, but they love the tops. The bunny loves the tops. But I'll tell you, these will be really good next spring. I'll have early carrots next spring. So what you are looking at right now is an area by my back door, and I just come out, I work on this a little bit every day, work on the lights, work on the greenery, but everything that you see right here has come from my garden. There's the magnolias, there's the hydrangeas, there is the grasses. Just take what you have and use it in your decor for Christmas. So if you look right over here, this is a new flower bed that I made this year. Look at all of the seeds. Everything that you see, all of these little seeds coming up, these will be plants. I believe that this is poppies that I planted in here. But now is actually a great time to plant your seeds. And look how pretty the colors are. I just love to bring my magnolias and put them in my pots. Walk around just a little bit. See how I use different things? And also you may notice that this is an old Christmas tree that I threw away, but I kept the tops. And so I'll have some fake and some real just to kind of build everything up. But this is baskets that I leave out. Now, this is fake, this is real, and more than likely I will stick some more stuff in here. But isn't that burning bush beautiful? It is just absolutely gorgeous. Another thing that we want to do this time of year when all of the leaves are off of our trees is to take a really good look at our trees. I have known for a while that this tree was in very poor condition, and bless its heart, it just tried so hard to live. But it has to come down this year. My son's gonna come over and take it down for me. So obviously this will change the area, because where it was previously pretty shady, it's gonna have more sun. But go out and look at your trees and see the damage in your trees. This is a great time to do this. This one actually looks pretty good. I don't know that I'll do anything to this one, but just go out and take a really good look at all of your trees. Another thing that we can do this time of the year is to go around our where we need to sow some grass seed. I have purchased several bags of grass seed. I think I bought everything. Gosh, y'all, it might have even been 75% off. It was quite a deep discount. But when I know that it's going to snow, these bare spots like this right here, I will just come out and I will sow my grass seed, and when the snow falls on it, it is really going to help it a whole lot. And we'll take a look up here. I did use quite a bit of greenery from my garden, and this is why you want to have these evergreens. This is the Savannah holly. This is some faux branches that I have that I stuck in there, and this is some hemlock that I have in the back. But yeah, you can just do a lot with your decor from just going out and grabbing things from your own garden to plant. Another thing that we can do in December, we can go through our seeds. If you are like me, you have just been buying seeds like crazy, and my seeds are just all over the place. A lot of my seeds that I gathered before the last frost, I need to go through and I need to separate those from the seed and then what's called the chaff. I know that word, I just can't think of it. But anyways, clean up my seeds just a little bit and get them ready for sowing in 2024. But I hope that these tips have helped you. I hope that you're having a wonderful December. And I think I forgot to say at the beginning, we are a Zone 7. And I don't know if I've mentioned this, but they have recently changed the hardiness zone. So make sure that you go and do a search and see if your zone has changed. We may have gone from like a 7 to a 7A or to a 7B, something like that. But every few years, they reevaluate those, and then sometimes you do get a change. But generally, as long as you're buying things from your local nursery center, they're going to have the things in your area that should be for your climate and for your zone. So thanks so much for watching this. I hope everybody is having a great December, and we'll see you in the next one.